Well, so in this channel I talk a lot about laptops, but the most important thing I want to talk about laptop is that there are two kinds of laptops. One is for the users who are buying the laptops for gaming, and another is for content creation. So basically, what do you think is that the laptops for content creators are basically ultrabooks, or basically they are thin and light laptops with high specs and a high GPU, but gaming laptops are completely different. They are meant to be heavy, they are meant to be always charged and like that. So in this video let's talk about laptops, and without further delay let's get started. Well, so as I have told in the intro that laptops are of two kinds, one for content creators and another for gamers. The gamers laptops are those that most probably you will see in your friends, among your friends. They are spread everywhere. For example, gaming laptops are MSI, ROG, Predator. All these are gaming laptops. They are basically heavy laptops, and they have a very powerful beast GPU inside them, which cannot be run using the internal battery which is available with the laptop. But another thing that is meant to be done with the creators laptop is that they are supposed to have GPU as well, but the GPU is not supposed to be so much powerful that they cannot run it by the internal battery. So most probably you will see that oftentimes when a person is gaming, to activate the GTX or RTX based on the price of the laptop, you will get GTX or RTX. Oftentimes you will see that they need to keep the laptop plugged into a charger for playing heavy games. Well, heavy games means Witcher 3 control, like these kind of stuff. So if you are a content creator and you want to do content creation on a laptop, you most probably don't want to see that. You want to use a laptop in a way that you can use it conveniently. You want to take it to everywhere. You want to take it to a coffee house or something like that. You need not to work on it with the charger plugged in all the time. So that is the basic kind of thing that creators want. Most of the time you will see that if you buy a laptop with a GTX or RTX graphics, it will do very well content creation, but content creators don't want that. And on the other hand, thin and light laptops, if it becomes thin and light for content creators, it basically also have a GTX or RTX, but gamers don't want that, because if the laptop is thin and light, then basically it don't have much space to do better heat sink, and that's why it will suffer while playing games. It needs to have a lot of fans so that it can cool it efficiently, but bigger laptops don't have that problem. They also have fans for better cooling, but the extra space and the extra, or I would say the extra structure, the bulkiness of the laptop actually makes them very much cooler than the laptops like what we see in the content creators laptops. So basically the thing is that if you are a content creator, then go for a laptop which is actually thin and light, and the thing is that if you are a gamer, go for a laptop which is heavier and bulkier. Well, there is some exceptions to this thumb rule. For example, Razer is a laptop brand which basically makes laptops which are thin and light, and they also have to be plugged in all the time to activate RTX. But that if you want to do gaming on these kind of laptops, then it will do pretty good gaming, but the thing is that it will suffer after, most of the cheaper gaming laptops of Razer suffer very much with the heat sink issue, because the heat is the problem with the thin and light gaming laptops. Most of the time you will see that the gaming laptops which are thin and light, such as the Razer laptops, don't able to play games for a longer time, because the main problem is heating is the main problem. That's why the processor and the battery simply gets heated up, and it won't be able to sustain that high clock speed for a longer period of time. But for content creators, the high clock speed should be maintained, and also the performance should not drop drastically when you plug it out of the charger. Also, one important thing for the content creators is that it should definitely have a Thunderbolt port. Content creators laptops need Thunderbolt ports so that they can get the external GPU and support an external monitor. Oftentimes you will see that because of the small structure of the content creators laptops, they get a lesser powered graphics inside it. But also at the same time you need to keep the laptop charged in for getting a beast GPU and CPU. So what the Thunderbolt port does is that it basically gives you the permission to use an external GPU, a beast GPU, which you can get oftentimes at your workspace. Not all the times, but oftentimes. Also it gives you the permission to mirror the screen or use a second display for your laptop so that you can get bigger real estate. Also the thing is that if you are buying a gaming laptop in 2020, the thing you should look at the most is that the heat sink issues, because most of the laptops in 2019 are actually facing this problem, where the trend is incoming that to make thin and light gaming laptops, at the same time it gets heat issues. So if you are a gamer, basically you should look at your specs, look at your GPU, and then look at the structure of the models that you are willing to buy, and then buy the one which is bigger. Of course, if you have enough of money, then you need not to care about all this stuff. But if you are a person who is actually on a tight budget, then you should actually consider the structure of the laptop for making your decision. Also, if you are a content creator, then go for a creating machine such as MacBooks. Well, MacBooks don't have a beast GPU except for the 15-inch or the 16-inch model, but if you are someone who are trying to buy a Windows laptop for making content creation, go for the MSI Prestige. That's a great laptop. Or else buy HP Pavilion gaming laptops that also do very well. If you are doing stuffs on a 1650 or 1050 Ti, like this kind of stuff, then you obviously need to keep your charger plugged in all the time. But remember that if you have something which is a little bit less powerful GPU, then consider buying a laptop with a dedicated Thunderbolt 3 port so that you can get an external GPU. Although external GPU is not much available in India, but you can import them from other countries. So another thing is that if you are trying to buy a laptop in 2020, try not to buy the MX series of Nvidia, because honestly MX series don't make that much of sense for the price and they are pretty less powerful. And if I tell you, for some of you guys who have enough of money, then if you want a content creation device, go for the ZenBook Pro Duo. It's the best Windows content creation device that is launched in 2019, and it have an RTX 2060. Don't buy the cheaper models as it have an MX 250 graphics. So that's it for now. Hope you have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and if you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments. I will definitely take a look at those and reply you back. Thanks a lot, and I hope to see you in my next video. Take care.